Thanks, Deondra, for joining me today. This interview will be around race and public policy. So, my first question is, in your opinion, how would you differentiate between ethnicity and race?
I know there's a difference between ethnicity and race. However, to be honest with you, if someone was to come up and ask me what's my race or what's my ethnicity, I would give them the same answer because to me, I always just thought of that as being the same thing.
And so, based off of that, what would you say your race or ethnicity is?
I am black and white, my mom is white, and my dad is black.
Have others perceived you as a different ethnicity or race than you actually are? And if so, what ethnicities did they mistake you as?
Definitely a numerous amount of times. I find it very interesting because when I'm in Montana, the two main races there, I live on the reservation, so it's either white or Native American. So the people there, I'm usually black or I'm usually Native American. However, making the transition to ODU, I have heard different types of ethnicities such as Spanish, I've gotten Hawaiian and Asian.
In your opinion, how relevant is race in today's time?
I believe that race in today's time is very relevant. It's all over the news today. It's leads to numerous arguments, shootings. I think it's going to continue to be a big factor that's going to be on the news from here on out.
Do you believe that policies like affirmative action are beneficial or detrimental to our society, and why?
I believe it's beneficial because it's important to have diversity in all areas of work. I believe that diversity brings education and a lot of knowledge to different ideas.
That's true. Do you think that we as a country should aim more towards equity or equality?
I believe personally in equity because I think it's important for those who are disabled to have access to ramps and have the opportunity to park closer than others. In my opinion, it's just a fair thing to do.
Do you find yourself code shifting based on the different people you encounter in your life?
I definitely find myself code shifting. Being from Montana and coming to Virginia, I really find myself acting a different way, should I say. First, in Montana, I blend into the people in that area, and over in Virginia, it's completely different. So I find myself adjusting to their ways.
Do you think that the media has portrayed women in a negative way, and if so, how so?
I do believe that women are portrayed in a negative way. TV shows and social media and music videos are examples of that.
Do you think that this country should continue the use of the No Child Left Behind policy, or should states have more autonomy over how they teach?
I do believe that the No Child Left Behind policy should continue because I fully agree with having standardized tests. First of all, it lets the parents and the child know where they are, and from there they can go and seek the necessary help. I also think it's so important that every child has the opportunity to learn just as much as others around them. I know disadvantages say that the standardized tests just allow the teachers to teach up the material up until that point. However, I feel like going through college, there's so many big tests and pressure that we do good, MCAT, DAT. So honestly, teaching everything that's on that exam is important. So I agree that standardized tests will allow them to prepare for if they were to make these big life-changing exams in their future.
Okay, thank you, Deondra.
Thank you.